So I'm reading a little bit of this book. Not my usual reading, but I came across a little bit of Irish history. The book is about the history of the gospel in Ireland. The work of the Irish Church Missions, with which T.C. Hammond was later to be intimately connected, had its origins about the same time. Alexander Dallas, an Englishman who had been at the Battle of Waterloo as a young officer, was converted to Christ by unusual means. Once while riding in the dark, only the instinct of the horse saved him from going over a cliff. He was made to think of the issue of death, then and later to consider the mystery of life when his first child was born. After some time he began to work for a mission to Jews, for whom he had a special affection. In the providence of God, this brought him to Ireland, where Dallas had developed considerable organisational skills in the army, and now had the idea of using the postal system, which was something of a novel in itself, for evangelism. He arranged for 23,000 letters, each containing an assortment of evangelical literature, to be posted in order to arrive simultaneously at homes all over Ireland on the 16th of January 1846. From that event, the mission grew until the end of the 19th century. It had travelling evangelists and scripture readers in every part of Ireland. Well, just a tiny glimpse through a keyhole, so to speak, of a time where God intervened in the lives of Irish people, both Protestant and Catholic, who needed to be converted, and Jewish in Ireland. There seems to be a few fish around. So I'm trying my hand at trying to catch one of these little fish. I met a German man last year. He's been coming over for 30 years. Every year, and he stays a few weeks. And he's retired now. He had a shop that sold lots of fishing tackle. Lots of fishing tackle and rods and everything, you know. So anyway, he comes over, spends the summer over here now because he's retired, and then he brings some of his gear over with him. He had to close the shop down, so he's lots of stuff. That's what he says anyway. And then at the end of the summer, he goes to one of these, like car boot sales and stuff, tries to sell the stuff. So when he was going home, he gave me a load of stuff because he didn't want to bring it back with him in his car. And I have no clue what to do with it. But bit by bit now, I bought this one myself. But he gave me a couple of rods and a big bag and nets and all this here, but I haven't a clue. But maybe I'll learn bit by bit.